Was goody hoodie? It's your mans and them. Your mans and them TV, episode 2 of the podcast. I would like to say thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all taking out time in your day just to see what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that a lot. Make sure you hit the like button so we can spread this message. Make sure you subscribe so you can keep on getting these messages. Independentmindclothing.com is where you get the merch so you can represent the message. You know, that's what we on today. Today we're going to talk about what the hell? I could have sworn I edited this. Hold on, guys. I understand I'm new to this. I could have sworn I edited this. Wow, I'm tripping. I didn't. Oh my God. I'm tripping, my God. My bad, guys. Still new to this. Still new to this. Still new to this. I ain't have a computer or laptop or nothing like this in years. I apologize, guys. While I was doing that, I could have been checking out the website, independentmindclothing.com, see what I got going on over there. Got some nice things, man. I'm about to add a few things, in a couple of weeks, just finalizing the look of things. But it's some more merch going to be on the website. Make sure y'all go support your boy, show some love, and I appreciate you in advance. But today, episode 2 is be careful who you spend your hard-earned money with. As far as companies and businesses, like it's a lot of people that I see, they don't even know who they're spending their money with, like, or what they're spending their money on. They just buy stuff, and they support a brand or a product, and they don't even know that this product or whatever that they're buying is bullshit. And the person that's giving to them know it's bullshit, but they know. A lot of people don't check and figure out what they're getting. Like, hey, it sounds good, it looks good, it smells good, tastes good. You know what I'm saying? It's like people use the wrong type of sense when it comes to how they're going to spend their money. I feel like it's a lot of people, they use their wrong type of senses on how they spend their money. And that's getting a lot of businesses rich for no reason. Like, they really don't care. Like, it is one thing, like, for example, I don't understand like how after everybody done seen the McDonald's thing on how it's not real and the food is just not real. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what they're really giving you. The food don't go bad for some reason. Like, there's no such thing as natural food. Like, it's not natural because it don't go bad. Like, they talking about they had these fries that never went bad. That's crazy to me. But my mind, I feel like after something like that come out, McDonald's should be closed by now. But 9 out of 10, they probably still top 3 in, I guess, fast food restaurants. When I pass by, there's always a few cars in the motherfucking, what they call it, drive-through. So don't look like they doing bad now. But it's crazy to me after people see something like that, but they still support a company like that, still help a company like that get rich. Like, a company like that should not be in business anymore. Then I was talking to this other guy. He was saying, yeah, man, remember that time they were saying Jack in the Box was serving horse meat? I'm like, oh, I never heard about that. He's like, yeah. Like, yeah, they got caught serving horse meat. I'm like, yeah. How is people still spending money with this company? How are you still spending money with a company that you know was serving you horse meat, but didn't tell you what they were serving? It's like, we just gonna give it to them. It tastes good. It look good. Shit, reasonable price. Let me get it. I'm trying to tell, like, you know what I'm saying? This is what this independent mind is about, man. Opening the mind. Like, people got to start not just accepting anything. You got to analyze everything, you know what I'm saying? What you put in your body. Like, that's the most important thing as far as what you put in your body. You should be paying attention to that because these people don't care what they're giving you. As long as they, you know what I'm saying? As long as they look good, taste good, hey, affordable price, they know you're going to buy it. Why people don't care about what they put in the body is crazy. But then a few years later, somebody wants you to feel sorry for them because they got all these health conditions going on. And like, but if they look back in their life, then you can just tell the reason why they have all these health conditions by the way what they put in their body. So like, how can I feel sorry for somebody that just don't care about what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't though. Like, a lot of people don't, especially after COVID. I was expecting more people to be more aware of what's going on and how certain foods are not good for you to be put in your body because your body's not made to process certain things and stuff like that. And this is how cancer is coming about. And you know what I'm saying? Like, people are not paying attention to that, but people just still spending money, spending money, spending money. Like, it was just like, I guess the hot dog and sausage companies. I remember a while ago, they put out some things saying, "Oh, no longer have nitrates in the hot dogs." Like, that wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. What the fuck? Why are you putting that shit in the food, knowing that shit not supposed to be processed and like digested? You know what I'm saying? In the body and stuff like that. It's not good for the body. Put it like that. It's not good for the body. We're not supposed to be eating shit like that. But people have been selling that product for decades. And people have been buying this product. And like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, after you see something like that, like a company say, "Hey, yeah, man, we're gonna stop putting the bullshit in our food." Like, oh man, we didn't even know you was putting that type of bullshit in your food. But it might have been on the package though. 9 out of 10 it was on the package, but don't nobody flip the packages and read. I do now. Like, I flip everything around and see what's going on. I really don't really eat anything that come out of box, or I don't eat canned vegetables, canned fruits, and yeah, I'm not doing none of that no more. That don't make no sense to me. But I digress. You can't just, like I'm saying, like, there's a lot of people that's rich and like wealthy off of selling people bullshit. Like, literally, their wealth, like McDonald's is rich off of selling people bullshit. Like, that's not the food that they sell is not good. It may taste good, smell good, whatever. That shit ain't good, man. After you eat that shit and you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, go to the bathroom after you eat the fucking McDonald's, man, that shit is bad. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. You know that shit ain't right. Every time you go use the bathroom, you know that shit ain't right. But you keep on going back, supporting this company. Why? Because it's convenient. They made it convenient for you, fast. I remember I was going to culinary school a while ago. There's one thing, like, you know, certain things people say to me, I always keep. Like, this is the chef. He was talking about, like, he don't eat out. Like, he eat at home. Like, even if you go out to eat with friends, he just gonna drink water. It don't matter where you go, he good. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to explain, like, I thought it was weird when he was saying that a long time ago. But then one day he was saying, like, you get what you pay for as far as food. You gotta understand, like, you're paying $1 for a burger. McDonald's got burgers for $1 or $2 or whatever. They have to make money off of that. So if you're paying $1 for that burger, at 9 out of 10, they're trying to at least double profit. You can't go to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even go to the store and put up a meal together and it'll be like you could get everybody, like, you could get $5 and go get something that's gonna get you 5 fucking burgers, lettuce, tomatoes, and onions and pickles. You can't go buy that type of groceries at the store. But they're cooking this shit for you, putting it together, all this for $1. Like, here you go. Like, what kind of quality do you think that they're gonna have for $1? Think about it. Like, You think it's gonna be in the middle somewhere. It's like, no, it's gonna be the lowest end. If it's the cheapest, you're gonna get the lowest end. You get what you pay for. Like that's why it's other stuff on McDonald's that more expensive. It's like, yeah, it's just more realer, I guess, more authentic food. So you're gonna have to pay for that. But the bullshit, oh yeah, we're gonna let you have that shit for nothing. We're gonna make a lot of money on that. This shit ain't even real. So here you go. We just made this shit out of nothing. Here you go. It's crazy. People just support this company, man. It's not just them though. It's like it's a lot. It's clothes do that. It's like soap when people buy soap, certain soaps, uh, household products, washing detergent. Like people be selling me bullshit. Like you'll see a commercial where they tell you, yeah. Compared to our soap, this is like 25 water based. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how much water, this is how much liquid is really in here. They tell you that you be like, okay, nah, but I'm gonna buy it because it's cheaper anyway. Like they're telling you, yeah, you're getting what you pay for. Like, don't think it's something $5-6 cheaper that you're winning, or it's an equal product. It's not gonna be the same product. It's gonna be lesser value. That's why it costs less. Like I hate these. Like I don't shop at Walmart. I don't fuck with Walmart at all. That's not a place for me. That's not. I don't fuck with that place. I just don't know why I don't like it. I had to go there the other day because I got off late and I need some goddamn arugula and spinach and shit. And that was like the only place I could go. And I had to go to that motherfucker because I forgot to go before I went. Yeah, I don't like Walmart. That's not a place for me. But yeah, that ain't. I forgot what I was gonna say. I started thinking about Walmart. My bad, people. I just don't like that place. But yeah, like Walmart things, like great value stuff like that. Like, come on, now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and like you spend a lot of money, you get a lot of shit, but you getting bullshit. Like that shit is man. The shit they got going on in there, them rollbacks and all that, thinking you getting it for nothing. Yeah, because it cost them nothing to make it. This is the bottom of the bottom right here, man. Trust me, like you can tell it's different. Like if you buy certain things in certain places, sometimes you buy the same brand at different places. You could just tell. Like I was just telling somebody the other day, I feel like Walmart is like Ross and what they call that place. Walmart is like Ross and TJ Maxx and them shits like that. Like the ones, oh man, why did my shit? The ones, the ones that's like they're like the knockoffs or the products that are this name brand are like they're not perfect. There's something wrong with it. It's just like you know what I'm saying. It's just something wrong with it. It may be not a lot wrong with, but it's a little off. I feel like that's what Walmart got going on. They get all those products. The shit that's a little off, and that's why they sell it so cheap or cheaper, I guess. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong, but I don't know. I don't shop at Walmart, so I don't know what they got going on over there. That's why I try to tell people like you always gotta look for quality, but it gotta be a company respect. You gotta know what they stand for and stuff like that. There's a lot of companies that don't stand for nothing. They just want your money. They know how to market, they know how to promote. And this is another thing about the world. They know they put a famous person next to their product, you're gonna fuck with it. Like most NBA players, when they first get in the league, they get a McDonald's deal or Sprite deal. Athletes, real athletes, like real athletes, it's not eating no fucking McDonald's and they ain't drinking no goddamn sodas. Like, but they always put them next to the product and they know y'all gonna buy them. And they give these people a lot. Just imagine how much they be paying these people for endorsements. They pay these people a lot of money to stand this. And they probably say, yeah, I fuck with it because they know people go fuck with it because they say fuck with it. Like, that's how simple the fucking masses are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a marketing, like, that's what one of the marketing strategies I feel like they tried on the people and they seen this shit working. Like, oh shit, it's just that easy. Oh yeah, we gonna just keep doing this. Like, when the last time you seen them really switch it up? That's all they do is just put a famous person next to their product. Hey, fuck with it. Somebody promote they shit, say, yeah, we fuck with it. Or sometimes they now these days they smart enough to like give them a little, you know, like I guess the people that's endorsing product, like they're getting smart. They're starting to get a little piece of the company. Like if somebody promotes the company, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a little percentage of the company. So, because they know the effect of a famous person, somebody that's well known, that's representing their product, and how it's gonna make people buy the product. And it's like it's a for sure marketing scheme, and it works, and it never fails. I don't understand why it doesn't, but I don't know why people are so simple. They see somebody, oh, they're oh, okay, and that's just how the world works. That's another. I'm just a message I'm trying to get to y'all. Just think about that. That's how they see y'all, man. They know that's all they got to do to sell a fucking product to y'all. Now they get the rappers and all that shit. Think about all the shit you bought because you see somebody you fuck with, or somebody like, even like a person you listen to, and they just, you know what I'm saying? You see, like, okay, like subconsciously you don't even know that's the reason why you buy that product, or you even tried that product out in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be like that. You should analyze the world and see what you want out the world and go from there, not have a famous person tell you what's cool and what's not cool, what product you should be using. If you're not, it's like tell you, okay, like if you're not drinking Gatorade or some shit like that, you're not drinking the right shit. Like Gatorade is trash. Like that shit is bullshit. That shit is bullshit. I haven't drunk that shit in years. Like that, this is me like doing my research and starting to analyze stuff and look and reading, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing what's really in there. And man, yeah, I don't mean to be hating on these products and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Like, just read the back of the products and you'll see your life will change when you start seeing all these things you can't pronounce. It's like, how's this? What is this? And why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think your body's not made to be processing hydroxide, the side, monoxide, papaxide, or all these these fucking words. There's just a whole bunch of letters, man. Like, just I don't know. Like, they making up these words. It's like they making up the bullshit they selling you. That's what it looked like to me. Like, these words sound like they made them up. Like, this is what this is. We're gonna create a product. We're gonna call it this. But when you really examine what it is, and then, a lot of people, they catch on. Everybody start using the same product. Like certain shit they use to keep stuff fresh, or make it the, make it the right color. But it's like, it's something like those type of chemicals that they're putting on there is not natural chemicals. It's something that they just created, and they don't give a damn. They're like, hey man, we just need to figure out something that's gonna keep our product fresh, that's gonna make it this color every time we make it. You know what I'm saying? We wanted it to have this certain type of consistency. You know what I'm saying? Them ready meals and quick fast, them like what they call that with the rice ronis with the season and all that in there. Like, people they want stuff quick. They really can't cook. And we got to figure out a product that just, you know what I'm saying? They don't even care. But as long as they figure out something that's affordable for them, because they know people are not really trying to spend money. So they got to find a cheap way to bring y'all a product so y'all can spend money on this cheap product. And that's how they get you. You don't even know. It's like, that's why you got to pay attention. Like, who, like, it's people that's sitting around, as you like to think about all the bullshit you got in the cabinet, and the companies that's making this, and read behind the labels and see what the fuck they're making and they're giving you. It'd be like, damn, I've been buying. Think about it. You've been buying some shit for years. You didn't help these people not have to do nothing. You're helping generations. You were helping build generation wealth off of bullshit. Like, you're just accepting bullshit, and you're helping somebody else build generation wealth off that. Like, that ain't right. That's the type of thoughts I be having, man. That's why I don't really deal with a lot of products. It's just certain places I go. I just, you know what I'm saying? You can't just give everybody your money, because money is hard to get these days, man. Everything going up, you know what I'm saying? The cost of living go up every 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that that's happening, and you got to go through that, you can't just be throwing your money at somebody, and, like, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't care about who you are, don't care about what they're doing to you. Like, come on, all these commercials, like with these medicines and all this. Oh, did you give your family this? Like, there is medicine that was supposed to cure stuff, but now these type of medicines don't cause other illnesses, like severe illnesses. It's like, oh yeah, this is supposed to help this, but it causes severe illness. Like, why? because they put some bullshit in there that it wasn't supposed to be in there, but they didn't give a fuck. It was cheap to create. The people needed it. It was a way for them to be profitable. We just gonna get that shit out and shit. Whatever happened, happened. Shit. It is what it is. Like, but then 20 years later, a whole bunch of people, like, just got blood clots and all these weird. Y'all see the commercials. Y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all see the commercials. I know y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all understand what's going on. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm one of those type of people when I see stuff like that, that opens my eyes, like, oh, okay. Man, I need to start. That's why but I was weird. I never liked to take medicine. I never liked taking medicine. As a kid, never liked it. Like, my dad used to be mad as hell. It was hard for me to swallow a pill, bro. Like, he was like, what the hell? I just ain't like doing it, bro. Cause it's like I just had a thing like, okay, you take a medicine, but this shit got side effects. Like, how am I taking a medicine that may cause this, that? I'm like, man, that don't even make no sense. It shouldn't be like that, but I can't figure out why it's like that. But that's just the world. Everybody take medicine, take medicine. Oh, you sick? Take medicine. That's the first thing they do. Take this, take that, take this, whatever this person made. But we don't really even know what's in it. But hey, they got a commercial. They say this is good for it. It's gonna help the cough. Like, how many times you done bought some cough medicine and that shit don't even fucking work? Like, think about it. You done bought some shit, took a whole bunch of pills, and sometimes that shit don't even work. Like, think about how much money you spent on medicine that didn't work. But now think about it. Think about what kind of medicine you took that didn't work. What was in that motherfucker? And shit might be something wrong with you now that you trying to figure out why the fuck am I this? Why the fuck am I that? Why the fuck I got what they call that restless leg syndrome or something like that. Yeah. You was taking Advil every time you had a headache. You was taking Advil instead of drinking water. You want to take an Advil. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to pop a Tylenol. You know what I'm saying? So, not knowing that it's like a whole bunch of shit in there that's not made for the body to process. It's just really just I don't really know what a lot of it is, so I try to stay away from it. Like I said, I probably took like really only times I really took medicine like for toothaches and shit like that. That's the only time I could really think that like. And when I got sick, like I fucked with NyQuil or something like that, or I just thug it out. I ain't taking a whole bunch of. Nah, I ain't doing all that though. But you know, I just had the conscious awareness of like medicine shouldn't be doing this to me. It should make me better. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me it's gonna make me better, it should make me better. It should say, "Oh, if this happens, let us know." The fuck, like, and then the weird shit. Oh, nausea, throwing up, diarrhea. I'm like, what you mean? Like, that should sound like type of shit that's supposed to be happening if I'm taking medication. That's supposed to help me with an illness. I shouldn't be going through other shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit should cause me to have other things going on in my body. But hey, people gotta be awake, man. I gotta start. And like it's another thing, like Dr. Sebi. How you hear about this guy and what he's about and not look into him. Like everybody knows about him, but not everybody looks into what he was about. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really look what he's about, like and see what he's on, you'd be like, oh, okay, this makes a lot of sense. And a lot of people that I've seen a lot of people that follow what you know what I'm saying, what he said needs to be done to cleanse the body and how you need to eat and stuff like that. Like you can tell the difference of a motherfucker that's on that and that's not. Like you can just tell by their appearance, everything. Everything is just different. I ain't gonna lie, they have a glow about them. That's just crazy. Like those type of motherfuckers be glowing like a bitch. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to get my glow on too though. I feel like it. I don't know. That might just be me in my head, but I've been doing a lot better with my eating habits. I used to be like 285. Now I'm down to like 235. Try to hit the gym like, 5 times a week, depending on my schedule, depending on what type of gigs I get. If I'm in like the gym I go to is not a 24-hour gym on a weekend. So sometimes weekend shit mess me up. But I try to get it in. Like I told you, I'm gonna have some workout videos. Uh, like I told you, I got some skits on the way. Like that shit, man. The skits I got is going, yeah, it's dope, man. It's dope, man. I need y'all to subscribe, man. I need y'all to like, man. Help me push this message I'm trying to get to the world. You know what I'm saying? Not really the world, but people that want to hear it. Because I already know I'm not gonna be one of those that's gonna be real famous. Because everybody don't want to hear positive stuff. People rather hear negative stuff than positive stuff all day. That shit floats their boat. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody keep on talking about positive. They're here for a little bit after I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that no more because it's hard to stay positive because that's a discipline thing. A lot of people can't be disciplined like that. Sometimes I go through it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'd be like watching bullshit, but it's like very rare I'll watch some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I try to watch positive things, educational things, just things that's gonna elevate me as a person, my mind, everything like that, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I be on. Well, back to the subject. What we spend our money on with. It can go like, I tell you, I work in restaurants, do the little gig pro thing. So from time to time, I see a lot of bullshit going on. And it's the quality of food with restaurants. Like, I feel like if you eat Applebee's, like Chili's and places like that, those people don't care what the hell they give you, man. Look at what they give you and the price they're giving it to you for. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta think about that, like, and they have to make money off that. It's not like there's no way you could just walk in a restaurant and feel like the restaurant is looking out for you as a customer, and they just doing this shit just for the love. Nah, it's all about profit. It's all about profit. The game is for the money. They don't care, man. Most people don't care. Most restaurants don't care as far as like what they give you as far as quality. Because trust me, I done seen shit like, boy, if I was y'all, public service announcements. Stop eating chicken tenders. Unless you like eating that what they call that, the steroid chicken. If it's not one of those high end places, like yeah, if it's really ain't no high end places, 9 out of 10, you're eating some steroid chicken, man. So you're a chicken tender lover, man, and you like them big ass wings, yeah, you eating steroid chicken, man. Wings ain't supposed to be big like this, man. Everybody, I want the big wings. I got the small wings. I don't want the small wings. The small wings are the natural wings. Like that's real. That's what chicken wings size supposed to be. The big ass wings that y'all be wanting, man. All right, keep on eating them big ass wings and keep on eating them chicken tenders when you go to them restaurants. Ask yourself, you don't know, like probably 10, 20 years ago, it probably ain't like that. But now these days, yeah, it's too much people in the world, man. Like that's real though. It's really too much people in the world. It's hard for the people that produce the food to keep up with the people in the world. Like it's hard. So they got to do a lot of shit to keep up with the overpopulation of the world. So they've been with talking about steroids chicken. They've been talking about clone chickens. I remember a long time ago they was talking about clone chicken at KFC. I ain't eat KFC since. I always never really liked KFC. As far as all the chicken places, KFC was the least favorite. Like I fuck with churches before I fuck with KFC. So I was that type of dude. So, but yeah, man, if you eat tenders or wings, man, 9 out of 10, you eat steroid chicken, man. These places don't care, man. You gonna get them jumbo wings if you want to. Get them jumbo wings if you want to from them Chinese restaurants and corner stores. Not the corner store, but them hood Chinese restaurants and shit that people go to and shit. Yeah. Keep on getting them jumbo wings, man. Don't see what's wrong with you. Why you don't feel right? Why is just your body just don't feel right? Just why you just what I'm saying? Like I'm about to have another video idea that I came up with. I'm gonna show y'all. It's a smoothie that I drink every day. And this smoothie, like now I don't drink coffee. And I don't need coffee, energy drinks, none of that. Like I'll go to the gym and I'll go hard for like an hour and a half. Like, and I'm one of those people. I ain't the one that's sitting on on their phone every 5 minutes. They might do something. I'm going that bitch hard. I'm coming out that bitch sweating. I gotta bring an extra shirt type nigga. That's me. I'm going in that bitch. I'm going hard. I'm finna do what I gotta do. I'm on a mission. And yeah, let me handle this and get my ass up out of here, man. And 9 out of 10 after that, I usually go work somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Usually maybe 8 to a 10 hour shift. And I be good. I be floating. Like I'm like when you work out, when you start working out, you usually like when you finally get into real shape, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll have a certain like adrenaline high that you'll get after you working out. And a lot to me, most of the time my shit lasts like 3 hours. Like I be floating 3 hours, just I'm good. Like it's like when I really start getting hungry and shit like that, that's when I like, you know what I'm saying, slow down or whatever. But once I eat, I'm right back to where I started. I eat, it's all about what you eat in your body, like what you put in your body too. You feel yourself. Like a lot of people they work out, but they still eat the same. That's why like, man, I've been going to the gym forever. I ain't seeing no difference, no results, no nothing. Oh, what you doing? You just drinking water and you eating salads once in a while. Like that's not enough. You gotta understand food and what kind of foods are, what I'm saying, that bring you energy. And there's clean foods that bring you clean energy, like fill you up at the same time. And that's just good for you. And it's like that'll make it easier for you to get to where you want to be as far as if you want to work out or whatever, get in shape and shit like that. Like I tell you, I keep it real with you. Every time like I eat bad, like my once in a while when I eat bad, the day after when I go to the gym, that's like my hardest day. When I eat light or you know what I'm saying, when I eat light or sometimes like man, I'm just gonna eat oatmeal. I'm not gonna eat nothing tonight. I go to the gym. That shit, it's like, okay, this ain't nothing. It's like every time I eat something, I eat a burger or something, man, I be a little. I still get through it though, but it's like I paid attention to that. I get a little sluggish. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it is true about what you put in your body and how it makes you perform, depending on what you're trying to. You know, so that's why people get strict diets and what they call it calorie count intakes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they pay attention to that. I'm like, okay, it makes a lot of sense. And that's how you can tell the difference between a person that's really taking their health serious. Like, but I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. I got a couple of recipes, a couple of meals I'm going, you know what I'm saying, show you how I eat, a couple of favorites that I put together, a couple of favorites that I like that restaurant that I worked at. Like healthy dishes though. Like it's not gonna be nothing unhealthy. All healthy dishes. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be one of those like lip smacking, like, damn, this shit, I can't believe this shit's so healthy. This shit is real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I lay around for it, man. I lay around for it. And y'all make sure y'all don't be spending y'all money with anybody. Not just anybody. Not just not just anybody. Not just that shit look good. Oh, they say it tastes good. Oh, that's what's the name? He on the commercial. Let me go try that out. Don't live like that. Don't be that person, man. Don't be that person, man. Start paying attention to who you spend your money with, because a lot of these people don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out. And then these days, there's a lot of companies that do, but to eat good, it costs. That's a lot of reasons why people don't even really try. Because if you try to like budget and try to like say, I'm gonna eat healthy and I'm gonna eat none of that bullshit, you're gonna probably spend double. Your budget of food is gonna go double. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of reasons why people are like, oh man, and you know what I'm saying? That's what deteriorates them from being disciplined with their goal, I guess, as far as eating healthy and stuff like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, but I be sometimes looking at I gotta go to the store like every 3, 4 days. I'll be like, man, I'm just gonna walk in here and spend like $20 right quick. Oh man, it's never 20. I can't never walk in the store and spend 20. And I always forget a couple of things. So it be yeah, man. To eat healthy, you gotta spend. That's why I work a lot too. I kind of work like 6 days a week most of the time. I try to. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna slow down this weekend and next week so I can get these videos up for you. But I usually work like 6 hours, sometimes 2 jobs in one day. Or I'll work at one place. They have a gig for the morning and they have a gig for the night. That's what I'm doing Saturday. I'm working at one place all day. They think they slick because I'm a I'm a beast in that kitchen, man. On everything. Like I should be on them TV shows. I'll make all the white boys that love cooking and so passionate and feel like they the shit. I will make them look small. I don't care who. Some of them celebrity dudes that everybody's I will make them look small. Put us both in an unfamiliar situation and tell us to create something. Like let's put us both in a restaurant that we ain't never worked at and tell us, yeah, we gonna have y'all work from Monday to Friday. Y'all both gonna work these shifts. And by Friday, the staff gonna say who they think did they thing more efficient, more I guess caught on quick and stuff like that. I'll smash most of them motherfuckers. Majority of them I'll smash them. They know what they know. Like I don't like that master chef shit no more. Like cause I guess I ran into one of them dudes at one of the places I work and I'm like, yeah, he know what he know. He's a master at what he fucking know. But I could be a master at like 20 things. If this is all I cook and this is like my genre of cooking, I can master. That's nothing. Everybody should be a fucking chef, a master at some point. I don't understand why there's not that many in the world, but it's like they make it seem like it's hard to be a master chef. To me, a real master chef is a motherfucker that can walk in any fucking kitchen and figure out the fuck going on within an hour and a half. And that's how I'm built. You know what I'm saying? I catch on quick. And that's with the restaurant I'm working at. They have they either have you working salad stations or the fry station. That's the easiest station. Like I tell you on Gig Pro, they always gonna put you on easiest shit. They just need somebody to fill it. They just need somebody. We just need somebody to be there because you know what I'm saying. There's a lot going on. We already got one guy working 2-3 stations. Hey, we just need you to stay on these salads. But with me, I don't know. I guess I be feeling sorry for dudes and like they kind of like mess up my rhythm. Put it like that, like because I be having all my salads up. It's like I got so many salads and windows, like to the point that it's like, man, this dude on the grill, he be forgetting to drop stuff. That's a lot of people problem. Like when they work that grill, they be forgetting to drop shit and they don't drop their proteins. Like I'm one of those when I read a ticket, I'm always gonna put the shit that cooked the longest first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have all my shit set up, all my bread, all like everything's gonna be set up. Within 2 minutes, everything's gonna be in place and ready to. You'll be like, okay, this one ticket is cooking already, or whatever that needs to be that's about to be cooked is gonna be right there, ready to go and stuff like this. I don't know, like these dudes be. At times I see him he'll put a shrimp and chicken and stuff like that, but forget to put the steak. Like, bro, you know you gotta put the steak. Now the shrimp and the chicken to sit in the window waiting on this motherfucking steak. Like I have a different. That's why I say I was trained by a different person. I have a different type of mentality. So I done showed out a little bit, man. I done showed out a little bit at some places. You know what I'm saying? Just because just have fun and shit like that. But yeah, I, I was helping them because they was slowing me down. So I was like, man, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Usually I work the fry, but it's like one day, like, yeah, we're gonna have you work on salad because the dude they had, he really ain't know what the hell he was doing. They're like, yeah, we're gonna really put him on fry. Cause I guess they put him on salads and he was struggling. I said, I don't know what's going on. But he used to work at this other place I used to work at, this nursing home where it was a master chef at a nursing home. That's different to me, but it was other place I used to work at. But I used to make everybody like easy, like everybody. I used to go there and prep and stuff like that. And, you know, so I figured out the system within 2 days. I figured out how they do shit here. So like every time I go, there's like bang, 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 bang. Like when they see me, they're like, oh yeah. Like when they see me, they're like, okay, shit. Most people, they don't even finish you have to do the day before prep. Most people they finish like half. Like they always like if I come back a couple of days, they always like a day and a half behind or some shit like that. But it's like if I work 2-3 days, they're always ahead 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a big fucking difference with just me, that one person. And I was like, man, you know what? I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like I'm tripping. Like I'm starting to care and shit. Like I shouldn't care. Like these people don't care. The employees that work here don't care. And they have like it's a different shifts you could sign up for. Like, there's another shift you could sign up. We could work in the front, and you could just pass out trays to the people when it's time to eat and stuff like that. And you really don't do nothing if you work up front. So I used to be slick. I'm like, man, I'm tired of working the back. So I'm finna sign up for the front, like, because there's different times. You come at 9, you're gonna be in the back, and you come at 10:30, you're gonna work in the front. So I try to do the little 10:30 thing. One time I get there, they're like, oh yeah, man, we had another gig pro, man. We put him up front. We seen you was coming, so we gonna make you come in the back. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, that's what I thought about. Like, that's why I don't work for people. I know my value. I know I'm a fucking beast, but if I didn't come, you was gonna pay this guy whatever you're gonna pay, the same thing you're gonna pay me. Now that you see it's me, you're gonna switch it up. Nah, that's not fair to me. That's good for y'all, but what does that do for me? Like, I'm not getting no extra money. It's more work back there. Like, up front, you chilling, you talking, you get to play on your phone all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you in the back, you really gotta work. You going up, downstairs, like, cause they gotta fucking walk in downstairs, so you going upstairs, downstairs all day and shit like that, man. I'm not trying to do all that. I signed up for that one. I'm like, okay, they did that at one time, boom. But it was this dude that worked there. He was cool. I was like, man, yeah. He like, all right. Then they did it again. I was like, oh, they tripping. Then they did it another time, and like, I work on like it's 3 different apps that you can get like jobs like this. Another one called Instawork, Gig Pro, and Upshift. That's the 3 I worked on. Upshift is kind of like trash right now. I don't know. They used to be good like 2 years ago when I first got on there. But like right now, they really ain't got nothing. Everything's like 14. Like, it's real low numbers. I don't like the low numbers. You gotta be 18 or more for me. And with these 2 apps, you get your money right away. That same day, no taxes, no nothing. It's up to you to figure out your taxes at the end of the year. They're gonna send you the paperwork so you can do your own taxes, but you get all your cash right then and there. That same night. That shit is, you can't tell me no different. I'm about to go work somewhere tomorrow, make $190, getting paid $22.50 to do really, really nothing. I'm gonna be there like 8 hours, and I probably work 4 hours. The other 4 I'm gonna be standing around talking shit. But $22.50. Yeah, about to make a quick 190. Easy money. Like, yeah. Everybody be trying, like, I've been doing that for the past 2 years. I haven't worked for nobody for 2 years. I just been doing the app. Like, they don't, like, why would I work for somebody if I could do it like this? Come there, show your ass a little bit. Really, and then what's crazy, the competition is not really hard. Like, I never ran into nobody that's better than me on Big Pro, put it like that. I really ain't ran nobody that can fuck with me in Charlotte, period. I'm in Charlotte right now. As far as in the kitchen, I ain't ran nobody that can say, yeah, he can stand next to me. I'll go to war with him. I never met. It was, yeah, this one dude, this one Mexican, my bad. I forgot about my amigo. But the motherfucker's like fucking 40, 50 years old. He's been doing this shit forever. You know how Mexicans built. They built different. So yeah, a Mexican, that's the one that can stand. I say, yeah, I'll go to war with Poppy. Poppy drank like a motherfucker too. I think he was doing that powder too, but Poppy used to come drunk to work drunk as hell. Handling his business though. Handling his business. I met him in Charlotte. I was working at an Italian place. I would say their name, but I don't know. That shit nasty over there. I had to leave because they don't use labels. They don't label nothing. They don't care about labels. They don't care about rapping stuff. They put stuff anywhere. Like, they don't care about nothing. I've never been at a restaurant where they just don't care about nothing. To the point they had a server that used to shoot dope in the bathroom, and they didn't give a fuck. This girl did not get fired. They walked in the bathroom with this bitch knocked out with the shit in her arm, and she still worked there. I'm talking about, it's times that we sitting on the line, she just dozing off. We all just laugh. I was like, oh, this is the world now. Like, I was like, damn, why? But yeah, that place was different. And that place is expensive as fuck. That's the crazy part. Like, people do, boy, be like, hell no. Like, hell, I don't know how people go there and eat. Like, I would never, ever. But I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would see the ambiance, you'd be like, oh yeah, this shit nice. This shit player. This shit is decked out. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's nice when you walk in there. That's one of the reasons why I work there. You know what I'm saying? I want to work there because the ambiance. And then once I really work there, man, place shall remain nameless. I won't put them out there, you know. But it's in Charlotte though. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. That bitch in Charlotte, bro. That's what I'm saying. You look at their people coming like they be booking big parties, 20, because they do like family meals. It's an Italian restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Everything's supposed to be homemade and so and so fresh and shit like that, supposedly. So that's why people come out there for that shit. Like you don't. It's like they don't have nothing on the meal for. Like you can't order and say I want spaghetti meatball for myself. Everything is for two people or more. You know what I'm saying? They got they got meal sizes. Like there's no such thing. They have a lunch menu. Like you get it in lunchtime, but once dinner come or the weekends, it's all family meals and shit like that. It's a family meal based type restaurant. So yeah, that's how they get you. And that's one of the most profitable restaurants. Think about when you make spaghetti at home, how much that shit costs. That's one of the cheapest meals ever. Think about how much you spend on spaghetti, meatballs, or lasagna, whatever you be making. Think about how cheap that shit is, and think about how much they charge you when you go buy that shit from them. Oh, I say, boy, yeah, I better pay attention. And a lot of times, these people don't be making that shit homemade. They be having some frozen shit back there that say homemade lasagna, but it's frozen. Some shit you could have bought at the goddamn store. They charging you double just to warm it up for you. That's what they doing. On everything. That shit, I was saying, pay attention to who y'all spending y'all money with, man. People need to stop going out to eat. Like, people need to go out to eat once in a blue, like back in the day, like early 90s and shit. We used to go out to eat once in the blue. But the world is so fast, people ain't got time. It's a lot of places that make shit convenient for you. So it's easy for you to find something to eat at a reasonable price that's going to be satisfying to your taste buds. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, with the world being overpopulated, they figured out what they had to do. And it's like, they ain't want that. That's like they said COVID was one of those things they was trying to like what they call that uh population control or whatever. Because there was too many people out here that they had to figure out how to get a few motherfuckers out here right quick. Like, hey, yeah, we gonna get on. And as you can see, most of the people that died of COVID was people that had weak immune system. Like, I ain't seen no athletes. Like people that's just one thing I try to like how people didn't realize that. Like, you see people that take care of themselves that had COVID. Some of them didn't even know they had COVID. I remember I had COVID before COVID was COVID. Like before they knew what it was. That shit was different. That shit was different. Yeah, I remember COVID. I didn't eat for like 3 days. That shit was different. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just regular flu, and I'm one of those that don't take nothing. So I was just like, this shit gonna pass one day. I'm talking about I was sleep one time. I ordered food, motherfucking food came. I put that bitch on the goddamn coffee table, laid down, and went back to sleep. That goddamn food stayed there for 2 days. I would just sleep on the couch for 2 days. I couldn't do shit. That shit. Yeah, man. Thank God I got through that, man. That's when I started trying to eat right and shit like that. Like that's like 6, 7 months before COVID came and shut the world down. But yeah, and a couple of my partners got it too. We all was hoopers. We all, you know what I'm saying. We like borderline take care of ourselves better than most people. So we got it and went through it like it was nothing. But that shit hit, man. I just start seeing people like, oh yeah, he looked like, yeah. And when you're hearing a basketball player get it, no NBA player died from getting COVID. A lot of them got the shit. A lot of them got the shit. You ain't hear none of them was on the respirators. None of like how some people in a hospital that had to, yeah, like. So I tell you, hey man, if I take care of myself, man, that's a better chance to fight an illness. You know what I'm saying? No, I guess people don't see that. Hopefully one day y'all see it, man. Hopefully I help y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all figure out. Cause it is what it is. I know I'm talking all this crazy and I'm smoking a cigarette right here, man. That's one thing I'm trying to stop smoking these squares. Ever since I started working again, I need a couple of every night. I don't even smoke cigarettes at work. Like I could work for like a 16-hour shift, but at the end of the night, I'm gonna need me a couple of these before I go to sleep. It's crazy. Like I don't never I never crave one during the day. Like work, like it don't matter what the fuck going on. Like I never be so stressed. Like damn, I need a cigarette. If I see, I never ask nobody for a cigarette. None of that. Like most people probably don't know I smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like that work with me and stuff like that. They probably don't even know I smoke cigarettes. They know I smoke weed though. I stay with that vape pen. Stay with that vape pen. Got to keep one in your life. I need to holler at my people, see if they want me to sponsor them, man. I don't want to shout them out and they not cool with it. You know what I'm saying? They do some legal business though, but I guess gotta make sure they cool. I can't just say, hey, go fuck with them and they want this, that. They may not want this attention right. Well, I might could profit for this, shouting them out, get a little sponsor right quick. First sponsor on the show. I accept sponsors, man. I accept sponsors, man. I do accept the sponsors, man. I do accept the sponsors. I do accept the donations. Hit your boy up, your man's in MTV on Instagram. This hoodie right here, it's not on the website. This was just like, I just want to see what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? A little test. But if you want one of these, I can make it happen. Just hit me up on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And we can make it happen. I can make it happen for you. Like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your man's in MTV. Episode 2. Be careful who you spend your hard earned money with. Can't just give it to anybody, especially if they just giving you anything. You can't just take anything from anybody. I understand if it was free, but now you're paying, you're working hard every day of your life. You know what I'm saying? Probably living a miserable life, but it's a company out here that you're helping get rich and they are living luxurious thanks to you. And they don't give a fuck what they give you. And you don't give a fuck what they give you because you're not paying attention to it. Just pay attention to what you're spending your money on. You'll have a lot more money, and hopefully they give you a different outlook on life on other things as far as how to spend money and just that's what we do here, man. Independent Mind Podcast. Just try to open people's minds, man, to look at things how they don't want you to look at it. Put it like that, because everything is controlled. The world don't want you to be independent mind. Like this is one thing I hate when I hear people say, "Oh, yeah, man, you tell somebody what's going on. Yeah, man, just living the American dream," and they work for somebody. And I hate when I hear that. Like these days, I hate when I hear that. I hate when I hear that. It's this dude used to say that every time I went to the smoke shop. I'm like, that was like I guess his saying. I'm like, bruh, so your American dream is working at a fucking smoke shop, man? That's what you're saying. Like, people, I'm gonna have an episode about that. People need to start paying attention to what they say too, because a lot of times, like a lot of things, we just let it slide because I guess that's just the way we talk. That's we get it from movies and sayings and just cliche the life of just living a cliche lifestyle. Just talk the way you talk is cliche. We need to cut that shit out. But yeah, dude talking about he living the American dream. So your American dream is working at a smoke shop for somebody else. That's the American dream. Now, I feel like the American dream is bossing up. That's the American dream. Bossing up and being your own boss out here in these streets. That's the American dream. So when you say you live an American dream and you're working for somebody, that's not a dream, man. That sounds like a nightmare to me, to be honest. I tell everybody, man, I don't work for y'all. I work for Gig Bro. I'm a contractor. I could leave if I want. Like if I don't like what's going on, I can be like, man, you know what? I'm good. I want to, what I'm saying? Hey, I may get a strike or something. They may mark me or whatever, but I could walk out if I want to say, nah, I don't want to be in. I did that already. I did that before. I had to do that recently, like 2-3 weeks ago. I told them people, I got 30 minutes to get y'all shit together. They told me to watch my mouth. Like, I hate when when you curse. This is another thing I hate about people. When you curse, they make it seem like you're cursing at them. No, I'm just cursing, motherfucker. That's just how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say shit or if I just say shit as or something like that, just a curse word, people are like, hey, watch your mouth, don't be cursing at me. I'm not cursing at you. I'm just cursing as I'm speaking, motherfucker. They told me to watch my mouth like I was cursing at them. So I said, all right, man, it's time for me to go home. I said it just like that. I said, all right, it's time for me to go home. I grabbed my shit. This lady trying to talk to me about this food. Oh, did you get my ticket? And I said, hey man, I told her, like, say, hey, I'm off the clock because I clocked out. I say, man, I'm off the clock, man, because you can clock out on your phone and shit like that. Yeah, I said, yeah, man, I'm clocked out. She's still trying to talk. She's like, so you're not gonna ask me up? I'm like, I ain't say nothing to that lady. Like, bitch, you don't understand, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's what's wrong. Y'all care. Why would y'all care? This place is fucked up. This place that's why I tell a lot of people, if this place was ran right, y'all wouldn't be needing me right now. It wouldn't be a fucking need for me right now. And it's like, because the place I was working at is usually 2 cooks in the morning. And I don't know. I didn't know what happened, but I guess the other lady that used to work there, she quit. I guess. But I came in there, thought it was gonna be 2 motherfuckers. It was only me. I'm like, man. And then they supposed to be having servers that's supposed to be on the app too. They ain't no service show up. So it was like the nurses and shit like that serving, because I was at a nursing home. And they didn't know what the fuck they was doing. Like, just imagine people that ain't never serving before coming there and serving, trying to write tickets and give you special orders. It was like, it's just chaos. It's like, bruh, like, yeah, y'all paying me like $21 and shit, but what? Hey, I'm good, man. All money ain't good, but I'm good, man. Cause I've been there before, and it's like I've been in a situation. I just like every time, because they have other people that come don't know how to cook shit right. The goddamn what they call it, the patients, not the patient, residents. They're not patients, not a hospital. Residents be complaining and shit like that. Like I had made a what they call that, a pork loin one time. Fucking ladies pulled me out the kitchen and told me I'm the best cook that ever came over here. They've been here for years, and everything I made was good. It was just amazing. And I didn't even try. I just put that shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Like, that's cool. Whatever. Like, so it's like, you getting that vibe. So like they fuck with you, and it's like, okay, shit. I get motherfuckers in here that don't know what the fuck they doing. These people don't even want to eat the shit. They get mad. They make complaints and shit like that. And you get a motherfucker like me and this person shouldn't be getting the same amount of money. That's another thing I hate about jobs. Like with jobs, they like let's say if I'm way better at him at whatever, everything, I'm way better than him at everything. I'll probably be making $1 more than that person. But at the same time, I have way more responsibilities than that person because I'm way better at everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm really taking a loss because I'm doing way more than this person. I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I realized. I'm like, I need to start chilling, not doing so much, because you do less and you do more, you get the same. You do less, you do the same. You get the same. So just do less. Like it doesn't matter if you do more. It's that doesn't doing more doesn't give me more money. So why do more? So why do, like, and not even like I'm gonna do my part, but as far as like I'm one of those, if I see something not right, I'll try to, you know what I'm saying, fix it up. But like if I come to a station, a lot of places I work, that station is just all nasty, fucked up, not labeled. Just I'm one of those that probably, you know what I'm saying, tidy that bitch up right quick, because that's how I gotta work. I gotta work clean. I can't work everything just everywhere. I can't do that. That shouldn't make my head hurt. So I'm one of those that do that type of shit. And now lately, man, past 2 weeks, I started realizing, like, why should I even care? Like, I'm just gonna come make the money and go home. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm gonna do because I'm getting paid to do that. But anything extra, I'm not doing that shit. Man, I see trash on the floor. If I see everybody else walk over that bitch, I'm walking over that bitch too. You know, I'm one of those. If I see something, I'll get that shit out the way. Even though man, hey, y'all walking over that bitch, I'm walking over that bitch. For real. Y'all see this trash and you be throwing out, ain't nobody throwing that bitch out. I'm not, it's just certain shit like, y'all don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what y'all tell me to do though. Shit, I'm getting paid. If y'all ask me to do something, all right, it ain't nothing for me to do because I can do anything. But just going out my way, man, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that, bro. It's not giving me more money, man. That's another thing. Like people gotta learn their wealth, man. They gotta learn their wealth, man. I'm gonna end it right here because I'm about to go into another topic, and I wanna make that topic its own topic. You feel me? Independent Mind Podcast, man. Appreciate y'all watching in the morning, night, afternoon, whenever you seeing this podcast. I got more stuff coming. I got a lot more stuff coming. I might do another one tonight, man. I might find another subject to run my mouth on and, you know what I'm saying, talk to the people, give y'all some more info, more insight on how I see life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help people open their eyes because that's what I do. Like when I meet people and talk to people and I just give them my point of view, a situation, it's like it's never how everybody else sees it. Like if you tell me a story, I'm never like I'm trying to remember somebody was telling me something last night, and I was like, oh yeah. Like when I came up with the conclusion, oh yeah, it was a lady. This lady ended up leaving her baby with her baby daddy or some shit like that. And he ended up overdosing. And she had to, I guess they had to kick the door down and they found the baby crying and shit like that. I'm like, my mom, like, who the fuck told her to have a dope fiend as a baby daddy? Like most people feel sorry, oh, the baby, but I'm like, the whole, to me, it's her fault the whole situation happened. She should never fuck with a dope fiend or know how to analyze, like, you know what I'm saying? People, they have double lives, they sneaky shit, but you gotta learn somebody, man, before you let somebody, you know what I'm saying, help you create another human being. You better learn that motherfucker, man. It's a problem. People don't be learning each other, they just be fucking. That's another subject, but that's my outlook. Like if you was to hear that story, everybody like, oh, that's sad. What in my mind, like it's that lady's fault. She should have never fucked that man. She should never had a baby for that man. I don't feel sorry for that lady. I feel sorry for the baby because that's an innocent person. But for you to be saying that the lady's a victim or she should have you go through all that, yeah, she put herself through that because she chose to deal with that person. So it's like, yeah, that's the type of way I look at things, man. Like I said, man, independent mind clothing.com is where you get the shit, the merch, the hats. I got some crop hoodies. I got some regular hoodies. I got some shirts. Like I said, I got a backpack. I got a coffee mug that's dope. Got a couple of people that got the coffee mugs already, man. Got my couple of people that bought some shirts, some regular t-shirt. The t-shirt look just like this with the love on the side. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go check it out, man. See what it is. But before you go and do that, like, so we can spread this message to the world or the people that want to hear it, like I said, and make sure you subscribe so you keep on getting these messages. You know what I'm saying? When I drop them, when they drop, you know what I'm saying? So you could be on it and understand what's going on this Independent Mind podcast. Because we about to take off, man. I'm supposed to be having my first guest tomorrow. That tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm having my first guest, my homie, the one I was telling y'all about my first podcast, first episode. Yeah, I'm about to have my homie KG, 378 World. He about to pull up, you know what I'm saying? We about to talk. We about to, you know what I'm saying? Let y'all know a little bit more what we got going on, man. Cause we finna collaborate with some things. We trying to push a little agenda our damn selves, you know what I'm saying? We got a movement that we trying to put our movement together because they kind of the same. We're kind of on the same type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? He a little bit younger than me. He on some younger generation. How he trying to spread the message. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like, I'm the OG. So I'm like, man, I just gotta sit there and talk to him. Like, man, listen here, man. This is how shit supposed to be, little homie. Y'all the little homies. I'm just telling you, this is what I've seen. I've been through a lot at an early age. Like I started to realize this shit early because I've been through a lot early because I put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? I was out here. Like when people say I was out here, jump off the porch early, like I guess I did too, a little bit too early, but it was fun though. that made me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? Learned a lot. Made a lot of mistakes. Made a lot of mistakes, man. Yeah, man, it's your bad in there, man. I gotta go get my goddamn my turkey meatloaf out the oven, man. Hope y'all have a good day, good morning, good night, whenever you seeing this. Hope everything all good with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you on the flip side. Cheer.